favorites in the fourth quarter. And one of the most painful losses of all, watching President Barack Obama and Mrs. Michelle Obama depart from the White House.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that each of these losses has impacted us all in some way or another. And in addition to the losses that we have suffered as a collective whole, we have also suffered losses as individuals, whether those losses are the loss of a family member, the loss of a job, the loss of an opportunity. And similar to Job, these losses can prove very trying times. At times when we question God's presence, and we question the love that he's demonstrated to us over and over and over again, or we begin to worry if we will make it out of this particular situation alive. And this is where we find ourselves in the text. We open the text in verse 7, and we find God admonishing Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zohar, the friends of Job, for speaking ill words against him. According to Job 4:7-8, Eliphaz blames Job for the persecution that is taking place currently in his life. This claim on Eliphaz's behalf is indicative of the inexperience that he has with as it relates to a relationship with God. And for we know that we can only have a testimony by going through a test. And this presupposes that in order to understand God, that we must be weak in some capacity. In Job 8:20 and 11:14-17 respectively, Bildad and Zophar both present similar claims. They both feel that Job has been persecuted because of something that he had done. But the thing about Job is that Job was so in tune with the relationship that he had with God, and he was so in tune with God that he knew that the opinions of his friends did not matter. And I don't know about you, but my friends, they are my counselor. They give me advice. They are my unpaid therapist. So if I was Job, I don't think I could have been able to listen to just go solely on what God said. But while I was exegeting the text, I heard God say that sometimes we see comfort in what we see and not what we know supernaturally. He tells them in order to essentially reverse the consequences of the words and claims they had spoken against Job, that they had to take him 7 rams and 7 bulls. And in addition to the rams and the bulls, they also had to offer a burnt offering. And while they were offering these offerings, they also had to ask Job to pray for them. And I don't think you understand exactly what happened. His friends, they talked about him. They poured salt on an open wound. They kicked him when he was down. And the very people that did this to him, they had to come back to him and ask him to pray for them. And the reason that God has delayed some of the promises in our lives is because our ego is too big and our pride is too wide. We have to humble yourself. Look at your neighbor and say, humble yourself. Humble yourself. Amen. The lesson in humility is one of duality. Duality in the sense that this exchange not only benefited Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, but it also benefited Job. In verse 10, we are told that after Job prayed for his friends, God doubled what he had lost. He doubled the wealth, he doubled the assets that he had before. And while reading and engaging the text in preparation for today, verse 11 also jumped out at me. It was very interesting to me in verse 11 that here we see that Job's family, they all came back to him. After Job's dark season had passed, his family came back to him. They were loving on him, hugging him and kissing him. And while I was exegeting the text, my mind began to wonder, where were they when he had lost everything, when he was sick, when he had nobody else to call on? And the human side of me, the flesh side of me, I presume this to be very callous, but as I read more and I talked to God more about the text, I began to understand that Job needed to be by himself in this particular time so he could effectively assess the benefits of losing. And I think I heard somebody say, well, preacher, what are